Hey guys, I'm back with another shoe unboxing video since y'all seem to enjoy my Allbirds Tree Runner one so much. I'm super excited to talk about these bad boys from Adidas. I've wanted these for a long time and they finally went on sale, so all my excuses were gone and I pulled the trigger. So without further ado, let's take a look at the Adidas Ultraboost running shoes in Gray 3 and Core Black. So before we get into the features, and you all know I love to talk about features, a little history is in order. So in 2015, Adidas launched the original Ultraboost, and everybody went crazy, talking about foam this and foam that. The foam revolution in running shoes was off to the races, you could say. But what really caught my attention back then was you kept hearing phrases like, the most comfortable shoes ever. And hearing that repeated over and over from various sources meant that I knew someday I would need to take them off my wish list in the best way possible. Now, if you've followed my previous reviews, you might be asking yourself, wait, aren't you an on Cloudflyer guy? Well, yes. Actually, I didn't get these to replace my Cloudflyers. I'm not actually planning on running in them. So why get them? A good friend of mine who has won many, many races says that you should invest in whatever is between you and the pavement. Maybe that's why I review so many shoes for stuff Adam likes. They're just so practical. You need shoes, it's a fact of life. So if not for running, where do these fit into my shoe universe? I see them as an alternative to my tree runners when I need to do a ton of walking or plan to be on my feet all day long. Because of the unique properties of the foam, these are specifically designed to hold up under lots of pounding over a long period of time. And this makes them ideal for exploring a new city for a day or wearing at your standing desk at the office all day. Can tree runners do that job? Yes, of course, but sometimes you need something a little more heavy duty, and that's just how it is. So why gray? I love gray shoes. As a neutral, they go so well with such a range of lighter colored pants that you don't really have to think too hard about whether they will work with or not with your outfit. That's why I love my gray Allbirds wool runners, but I reserve those mostly for fall and winter. It's too toasty in the spring and summer in the ATL for them. Alternatively, being running shoes, the Ultraboosts are of course breathable and designed to keep you cool while looking cool. So in addition to that famous foam, you've got what Adidas calls their prime knit textile upper, which is a little stretchy, but not too much so that you're sliding around. So there's just enough tension there to keep things in place without feeling constricting. Next we have a midfoot cage and got those famous 3 stripes. So some folks over the years have complained that this isn't necessary and is actually a bit uncomfortable, and then it's just a branding play for Adidas to make those 3 stripes highly visible. I don't have an opinion yet, but I will definitely keep an eye on that as I test them. Now I know I've said foam a million times already, but what Adidas says makes it so good is that energy returning characteristics, which gives you that boost, that feeling of taking the energy expended in kind of every footfall and sending it back into your stride. And this gives that feeling of walking on bouncy air that has made legions of fans rave about them. Lastly, you've got the Continental rubber outsole for great traction, rain or shine. Now, I made a weird shopping decision that you should know about. So there's actually a newer version of the Ultraboost out there, the Ultraboost 19. So why did I get an older version? Honestly, it just came down to looks. I just like this version better than the 19s. The Ultraboost 19s are a bit more fashion forward and less minimal because they have a new prime knit 360 upper, which adds to kind of a more aggressive sporty styling overall. So I can definitely see the appeal for sneakerheads. They're very cool shoes, but for my particular use case, it's just not as ideal or flexible. I really would not feel comfortable wearing the Ultraboost 19 to the office, but I could totally get away with the gray Ultraboost, and that's why I ended up going with these. So I just think they're more versatile for everyday use outside of running or exercising. So as I test these out over time, what sort of criteria will I use to evaluate them? So number one will definitely be comfortability, if that's a word. Are they the most comfortable exercise shoes of all time? So I'm separating that claim from Allbirds, which I believe are fundamentally not exercise shoes. Number two is, will they hold up to lots of walking? If I put in 10 plus miles a day exploring a city, will they still feel bouncy at the end of the day? Number three, can I reasonably get away with wearing them to the office? I've never really wore straight up running shoes like these to the office, so will I feel cool or like a schlub? And number four, taking all the above into consideration, are these worth the premium price they charge based on kind of any old running shoes that could be used for this kind of non-specialized general walking around fashion purpose? Is the comfort level really next level and therefore worth the extra cost? So I hope you found this helpful. Please share it with a friend if you did, and that would mean the world to me. So thanks for spending some time with me today, and I'll see you soon.